on the show today, and we have got lots of wonderful events over the next couple of weeks. And for the region, it is a Swansea-based iCreative 3D fly-through and visual communications company. And to tell us what exactly that means and what it's all about, I have got Dawn Lyle joining us on the show now. She is the founder of 4TheRegion. Good morning, Dawn. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
Thanks, Toby. Really lovely to be here. Yes, I'm Dawn from 4TheRegion, and we work right across South West Wales. We're an alliance of businesses and organisations in Neath Talbot, Swansea, Carmarthenshire and Pembrokeshire. And we just passionately love where we live, and we think South West Wales is the best place to live in the whole of the UK, if not the world. And we really want to champion good stuff for the region.
It is the best of the best. So tell us, Dawn, why did you start 4TheRegion? What was the reasoning behind that?
Oh, good question. Well, we felt like there was loads of positive stuff happening here in South West Wales, but that people don't hear about it and don't know about it. Everyone's guilty of working in silos. We're all passionate about our own things, our businesses and organisations. And we just felt that really there is a need for us to come together for conversations and projects and collaboration for the benefit of the region, for the people who live here, for opportunities for young people growing up in our region, and to enable that kind of collaboration and cross-fertilisation of ideas. So we're trying to empower positive change in local places right across South West Wales.
And over the last sort of few months, in fact, probably over the last couple of years, really, truth be told, where I've been giving various different talks at different events, that is all I keep talking about is partnerships, collaborations, sort of post-COVID. It's what is getting the best results. It's how people can come together, unite, and ultimately, working together, it creates better prosperity for so many different businesses, for different projects, campaigns, whatever it might be. It really is sort of the forefront and future of working in 2025, isn't it?
Absolutely. And, when you look at how scary the world is and all the things that are happening and the challenges that society is facing, I just think the solutions to those things are local. We feel disempowered when we look at the state of the world and we're focusing on global issues, but actually locally we can feel much more empowered. And really the challenges that are coming down the line, they're only going to be addressed through working together. So that is our tagline. We're just really passionate about bringing people out of their offices, out of their homes, where they may have all these good ideas or things that need to happen and things they care about, and creating forums where we can talk about those things and hopefully meet like-minded people, empower ourselves as residents or small businesses to actually get involved in change-making projects.
It's very exciting. And you've got an event happening at the Queen's Hall in Narberth next Wednesday.
That's right. We're running an event called It's Your Pembrokeshire, and it's part of a programme of events right across the region, these county discussion forums. So we held this same event in the Queen's Hall in Narberth a year ago, and it was a fantastically well-attended and busy day. It's a real cross-sector forum, so people from businesses and third sector organisations, people from the council and other anchor institutions, and local residents. And hopefully young people, older people, really everybody coming together to talk about Pembrokeshire, what's happening, what we'd love to see happening, and as I say, connecting those dots.
And that's exactly what it's all about, and spreading awareness, I guess, of 4TheRegion. So if anyone would like to pop along to the event next week, how can they do so?
Well, you can hop onto our website, which is 4theregion.org.uk, to register your free place. It's completely free to attend, and we're offering a free lunch. So we'd like to have an idea of how many people are coming so that we can cater, but really open to all. And the key thing about it is it's an opportunity to participate in discussion. So for local businesses and organisations, there's plenty of kind of open mic opportunities to tell people about who you are and what you're up to. And we're hosting something called an open space, which is a form of meeting where the people attending can help to set the agenda. So that means that if you've got something that you want to talk about, you can put that on the agenda on the day. Ask a question or propose a topic and host a discussion with other people who might be interested in that. And it's a great way for you to hear what other people think and gain input and just participate in cross-sector discussions. It's a great networking opportunity, but it's not just about networking, it's about collaboration for positive change in Pembrokeshire.
And so what might topics people bring to the table? What have you sort of seen that are sort of popular questions or the reoccurrence of certain issues that are maybe popping up in different areas at the moment?
Yeah, loads of ideas coming in for those discussions. Transport is always a really key topic. We're really delighted that Pacto is supporting the event, and they will be hosting conversations about transport. People will want to talk about how we can solve transport challenges here in Pembrokeshire. The creative industries is a key opportunity area for South West Wales. So there'll be conversations about how we can empower creative entrepreneurship and get people working together to boost the creative industries in our region. Food is a key opportunity area. How are we empowering local and sustainable food across the county? There are some great projects and collaborations going on already, so we'll be hearing about those and thinking about how we can develop them further. One of the ideas that emerged out of last year's event was for businesses to work together on their decarbonisation and sustainability journeys. So we're really delighted that subsequent to last year's event, the Pembrokeshire Sustainable Enterprise Alliance, Pembrokeshire C, has emerged in partnership with Bluestone Wales and the Milford Haven Port Authority and a range of other anchor institutions. So they're talking about local supply chain and how we can make our businesses more sustainable. So a whole raft of different things. Key messages about how we empower ourselves as communities. One of the really exciting projects is the Haverfordwest Action Forum, which is local people taking it into their own hands to regenerate and revitalise the town. So we'll be hearing about that, and hopefully lots more examples of community action and community ownership.
Yeah, and it's really amazing the movement that are happening in many different towns, villages and communities. And that Haverfordwest Action Forum, as you mentioned there, Dawn, that was one of the events I was actually speaking at, about the collaborative partnership working specifically on events, really, and the impact they can have on the community. But yeah, lots of good stuff happening at the moment. Check out 4theregion.org.uk and get yourself along to the Queen's Hall in Narberth next week. Dawn Lyle, thank you ever so much for joining us on the show today. Fascinating hearing about For the Region and hopefully how people can reach out and get some support and help whatever they're doing and wherever they're doing it. So thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much, Toby. We'll see you next week in Narberth.
Yep, you certainly will. Thank you there to Dawn for For the Region. Check out more details online now at fortheregion.org.uk.
Pembrokeshire's award experts, Ocky White Travel, proud sponsors of the day.